That's actually so funny.
And it was necessary.
Alright, you all are cut off now. Behave, please.
Okay, I was gonna say something else.
No, no, you weren't. Nope, we're cut off.
Um,
Alright. Well, also, cut off tonight's gonna be 10.
Okay.
Just for reference.
10? Okay,
Then. Okay.
so
Alright.
And then tomorrow night's 11 cut off. Where's that?
Tonight is 11 cut off for me.
Oh, just kidding. It's 10 for me.
Fine.
so are we
tomorrow.
doing?
Are we
11
doing it tomorrow?
tonight?
I can do it
Or-
tomorrow.
I can do it tomorrow.
I just opened tomorrow early, so I need to call it at 10.
Yeah.
So then if we can do it tomorrow,
It's gonna be a
also,
little late tomorrow.
I have
I'll
no
give you
cutoff
a
tomorrow.
Tentative yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Sam, tomorrow no.
Well, I have no cutoff tomorrow. So if we can, I'm down to go as late as we want. I just need a solid nap after work, and I'm good.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm doing anything or not yet. So
What
I
if you just don't,
can't tell you.
and then you D&D?
Yeah, quit having a life, Mike.
Yeah.
Be a nerd with us.
I'm gonna do things. but-
Or don't.
Exactly.
Okay.
You can do stuff next
Easy.
weekend. Also with us, partially.
That's like not entirely. But
Conveniently, we also happen to be at the thing you're doing.
You're never allowed to do your own things ever again.
Yeah, let's cut
Okay.
that off, Mike. Come on.
yeah, I'm bound to this.
Yep.
Now.
You signed the contract in your own blood.
Did I?
Yeah, imagine having friends that aren't also always online.
Yeah, like what?
Having friends outside of
Yeah.
Discord.
For real.
This is my and Mika's entire friends list right here. Is everyone in this call?
Hey, no. AJ's not here.
People I was friends with
Okay.
in high school either
Oh.
don't live here anymore, I stopped talking to, or were racist. So
Real.
The racist thing is definitely true about them
Victor?
all,
Mike
but
doesn't care about racists.
Victor.
I thought you were gonna say about you.
Andre.
Yeah.
That's true. There's no
Rohit.
reason I don't talk
Rohit
to
was
anyone
kinda
else.
just an asshole.
That's true.
Victor
I
is
don't-
like the actual racist one. Everyone else is just like.
Victor's
they're
not
fine,
joking.
But
The one time I met Victor, I swear I thought I heard him start a slur, and he's like, "What?" It was very
No.
briefly.
I don't think so.
It was I
Probably
like
not.
I like was leaving when he was there.
Did I just
I
pick
heard-
like cool people to hang out with in high school, or
I
what's
heard
going
all-
on? Did I
very-
just like?
Yes, I mean, the rest of the school might not have called them cool.
Not
But-
cool in the traditional sense.
Victor's
Every
cool.
single person
But
at my
still, like,
I'll
school
give
was
good
Victor
people.
that. Victor
Yeah,
is
they're
cool.
good people, Harry. Definitely picked good people. I don't know about me. You're kind of iffy choice on that one.
Mika's a rapper that
No,
went to school
I'm
with
the
her was sick.
edgiest person in that friend group for sure.
Real. What, Michael?
The rapper that went to your school was pretty cool.
Mm. Yeah, we have a rapper, and he rapped at our graduation. It was crazy.
Y'all should listen to his shit. It goes
He's on
awful.
Spotify. Look him up. I don't remember his name.
I have a rapper too, and he's not great. Don't look him up.
We had
Yeah,
like
several
5.
SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah,
at our
we-
Please
school.
don't look him up.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had so
Reggie
many.
Mud,
Don't look at
I
them.
swear, Ronnie is
Lil
the
Muddy. Look up
funniest
Lil
guy
Muddy on
I've ever seen.
SoundCloud.
I
That's Lil
listened
Bud.
to that.
We did this. I did this with
We
Mika.
did go through this.
Oh, did
yeah.
you actually?
Yeah, I showed them all Lil Mud a while ago. Don't worry.
Lil Mud. Yeah.
There was another guy. I don't remember who also was like really trying to be.
Mud.
There's so many people
Uh,
trying to be.
You know who? You remember Henry TCA from middle school?
Nope.
I don't know. Okay. Well, he's a musician now, apparently. But not good one. But
Happens.
That track. Anyways, Dungeons and Dragons time.
Yeah.
Dungeon and Wagon.
Free promo for those rappers.
Yeah,
Twitch.
Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah. I expect money for that ad plug, everyone. I'll put my Venmo up.
For sure.
For all the 20 people that are gonna watch this.
Hey, we've gotten 40 on Twitch, and we've almost broken 100 on YouTube once.
Wow.
We got
It's
99.
more than the one person that listens to
Oh.
my rapper's music.
True.
Anyways.
Okay.
Sorry.
The yapping session
Yeah.
is done.
Waiting for my moment to jump in here and talk.
We have to have a yap session every time.
We do. Kind of the law.
Yeah. Traditional.
Mhm.
Okay. Last we had left our Intrepid adventurers. They had still been in this timey-wimey nonsense, of course. Last session, we picked right back up where we left off. Silro still in awkward conversation with the king. Eldon, you were there too. Also, just less awkward conversation. The rest of our friend group, decidedly were either day drinking or making a Batman suit. However, to quickly get them out of their stupor, the kingdom, of course, was going to hold a great hunt. Not particularly traditional for any of the wedding ceremony sort of things. It's more just they had a day they needed to fill, and a great hunt sounded like a great way to do it. As everyone here was invited or taken along in some manner, our friends, almost all of our friends, met back together once more with the additions of Bella and Buddy, two vampires from the Coven of Twilight. As Silro, you were again sitting around, trying not to have awkward conversation, with James, like always, at your side. We took, well, I don't want to say it was a long time. We took a little bit to go ahead and focus on our other friends and a good little bit of hunting. It is said that in these woods, a fantastical creature or creatures exist. The moon bear. Moon bears, if everyone had rolled great on nature checks, everyone would know that moon bears typically only come out when the moon is highest in the night, and would also typically know that an albino grizzly can be easily mistaken for a moon bear. For setting off in the early 5 p.m. hours, attempting to possibly find the beginning of the track. Instead, finding what they believed to be a moon bear was Ezekiel, Spicy Little Mama, and of course, the two members of the Twilight Coven. As they hunted down this great beast after a well-fought battle, Ezekiel, you're convinced this is a moon bear. And Spicy, taking a closer look at it, it's a big albino grizzly, but still monstrous in form and nature. I mean, this thing's big, and it's also very impressive to catch. When you, of course, brought it back, everyone was very excited. Maybe not moon bear level of excited, but they were excited, man. As Ezekiel takes in that disappointment of the day, the rest of our crew decides to either split off, talk with some personnel like Jorah Ram of the groundskeeper, who will be participating in the Great Hunt that evening. And the others, of course, splitting off to have a slumber party. As almost everyone in our group except Silro joins together for this little slumber party event, start talking about perhaps maybe it could be a good moment to try and disappear from just the prying eyes that they need to avoid in order to get this ritual off the ground. Phil. Oh, I almost forgot. It was a whole thing on the session. Jacob has been following.
Just casually. Oh, I forgot about that. My bad.
Laura and Ezekiel. Pretty much almost since he was told not to. Very precautionary man with a very precautionary form of stalking. Well, he's been found out. And you've also found out that despite his best efforts, he can't really shake the need to, when someone throws a ball, really want to go pick it up. After some threats towards Amara and Amara being rather sexually confusing towards him in many a different way.
As a joke, guys, as a joke.
Yeah, okay.
As a joke.
For sure. As Jacob walks off to go join the rest of his coven, you guys sit down and began discussing a plan to leave, and that's right where we'll. It's been about 5 minutes since Jacob left. You've all been kind of sitting in a little bit of silence, waiting. Perhaps maybe he's still lurking around despite everyone's other's wishes. But no, you can't hear anything. Most importantly, with the shadow inside the tent, you could see any figures moving past, and you don't see anyone standing around.
Do you think if we cause James's death, then we could just revive him?
Dog.
I
Um,
was literally saying to Michael earlier, I was saying, what was I saying? It was something like that.
she was in fact saying something like that.
Like, I don't know. I mean, he is fairly strong, but like 6-on-1 strong. I don't know.
I
Cloak
mean,
is
We
also
could
his
take him.
descendant, and his family is like almost never lost a
they,
fight.
they
Oh,
lost
do
a
you
one.
guys know that yet?
They've lost one.
I don't remember if everybody knows that
They
yet.
don't know that.
Yeah, no,
Oh, that's
we
right,
don't
we
know
don't know
that.
that.
Metagaming right there.
Sorry,
Well,
sorry, I forgot we don't know that.
I mean, I think
Well, we're sharing secrets right now, guys. Huddle in.
Huddle in.
Huddle is
Huddle in,
true.
guys. Secret time.
I think it would be funny to if that's how that was gonna work, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, well, in
Yeah.
this moment, I'm telling them that they're like part of the same family or whatever.
Oh shit! I got questions for him later.
Splendid.
I wonder if Grim
A lot of
knows.
sense.
I wonder if Grim I mean, surely.
Surely.
They fought God together.
Give me history.
Oh, who is that directed at? Me?
We'll call it Ezekiel and Eldon.
Okay, the super nerds. We really want to know this is what he's telling us here.
I got a dirty 20.
I got 24.
24 is good. 24 is great. So as far as like the know-how between the two, you figured he would have mentioned it, right? But no, he might just not know Cloak's last name.
That's crazy.
That's crazy considering it was mentioned
Wow.
near him, I swear, but damn.
I might
I
have.
don't
I
know.
don't remember if it was or not.
I don't think it was like specifically mentioned, but I think we were talking about. Wasn't he there when we were talking about all our history and shit?
Mm.
Cloak or
At the bar?
History, but this is 300 years ago.
Well, no. I mean, when we
So,
were
like, the
talking about
history of
like
an individual.
Cloak's history in the bar that time, I thought he was there. Am I crazy?
What
been
I
did
could be
so
wrong.
Cloak
long.
reveal about his history? There's not much to reveal about his history that would be like.
Well, no. It's when
he's a
it's
moray.
when I had his personnel file or his court file or whatever. I could be wrong.
Personnel file.
Like that we got from the DOJ.
That wasn't Grim. That was Why am I forgetting his name? I made the character.
You've made a lot of
career
characters.
criminal. Holy shit!
The other one.
The other one who also looks like death, but is just a bank robber. Henry's father, Hammerfell. Jesus.
Mhm. Okay.
But yeah, the only time you like read over Cloak's
Hmm.
real personnel file was right after you got it from the DOJ, and that was with
Right.
Hammerfell.
Right. It's been a while. My bad. Oh, yeah, okay. So, we should let him know that. See what he already said.
And then as far as like the plan, Cloak did give you a plan. He's gonna die no matter what. He just kind of wants you to be there for it. He doesn't want you to kill him. He doesn't want you to do anything. He just wants you to be there. So you don't know if killing him early is a good idea, a bad idea. It could help you out, could not. You
I
don't
would-
know, really.
I still think the prince going missing is a reason that he gets sent on the quest.
Yeah, absolutely. It has to be. We were told to disappear with him, so I think that's just got to
And
be our
it
next
would
step.
make sense for him to be sent out with a group of adventurers.
Yeah, because you know
if
the prince is
goes
missing. So
But then we have to find a good place to hide.
we do have a spy master and his pet and his dog and his other
And
vampires.
his pet.
I was gonna say his pack
I
of
thought you were
dogs.
gonna say
I was
pet.
gonna say pack. That's what I was going to say. For the record,
You know, I actually have even more dogs than that. Fun fact.
dog like dogs
Well,
or dog.
wolves, but you know,
That tracks.
because as a vampire, hang on, I'm pulling up the thing.
He's
Children of the
reading.
Night. The vampire magically calls 2d4 swarms of bats or rats, basically. But while I'm outdoors, I can call 3d6 of wolves instead.
How?
Can you communicate with them?
The beasts remain for no. Hang on.
I would assume that in battle they take his
The cult
initiative.
creatures arrive in 1d4 rounds, acting as allies of the vampire and obeying its spoken commands.
Okay, so they would not be able to go hunt you down a safe location to hide out for in the middle of nowhere, and
If I
then
said
communicate
go-
back to you.
You know,
That's
do
why we
that,
have the other dog.
and then I can just follow them back.
We have the big dog.
We have a you would also just command vampires and a werewolf. So
That's true.
I feel like that would be quite effective.
Anyways.
Amen, sister. So
Anyone else have anything they want to share before we go to sleep? I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, that was my big secret.
Me thinking if I have anything at
Go
all.
around in the circle.
Are we talking about secrets of stuff we learned here, or just secrets in general?
Any secrets? It's a slumber party.
I've kind of outed myself a lot already.
Okay,
you're
Ezekiel.
definitely
I'm a
outed,
secret.
otherwise you wouldn't be marrying me.
I got nothing.
Ayo.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got
Not a
nothing.
single secret.
Last closet.
Nope.
What's your favorite color then? I don't know.
Gold.
Say
We've
something.
definitely done this before.
But
What is it? Mine is green. We've definitely done this as an icebreaker.
Not with him.
You did this with
We never
Zavla.
did icebreakers with Ezekiel.
No, that was Zevla. Zevla's favorite color was blue.
I can tell you guys about all the reasons I went to prison.
Okay.
Sure. go
How
for
long
it.
will we be here for?
It was only 9 times, and which is pretty, a lot still. But for how long I've been alive, I don't know. Let's see. There was assisting in murder. That one actually for the same thing. Inciting riots, tax evasion, attempted coup, assaulting city watch.
You are a
arson.
really bad criminal.
I,
You
No,
get
these
caught
are
for the
only the
things you do?
these are the times I got caught for the things I did.
Again, really bad criminal. Not a good track record.
I've been alive for 275 years, and I've only been caught 9 times.
That's
That's a lot of times.
it's a lot of times.
Anyways, arson, vandalism, possession of illegal drugs, and then just theft.
That's once every 30 years you're caught. Not a great track record.
Yeah, but I was out of prison within usually 2 weeks.
Okay, that's cool. But you're getting caught a lot, man.
Yeah, this poor guy.
This is crazy.
I was supposed to have served a couple of life sentences.
Okay, the life sentence is a little bit, like, whose life sentence? Like, your life or my life? Like, how, what's
No,
a
no,
life?
life sentences.
Oh, I feel like the crime has to be a lot worse, because it's a lot more years.
Well, does it scale?
I
for
figured.
age?
Yeah, it just scales.
Right.
That's
If you're
crazy.
giving someone a life sentence, it's not like, oh, by the way, you're out in 30 years, so don't worry about it. No, it's a life sentence.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it's a life sentence for a gnome.
Huh?
So do other crimes also then scale?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. Imagine getting caught for like tax evasion and getting 40 years because that's the appropriate time for 2 years for a human. That's actually insane.
Yep.
That is awful luck for you. And you're short? Damn.
Dude. Why do you put
I really I gotta make sure I circle back. Always.
I don't think there's. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm, like looking through my sheet right now. Like, is there anything I haven't said? No, that's yeah. There's a little bit, but I'm not saying that.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm good. I don't got any secrets to share.
okay.
You guys?
Did you
guys
also
are
tell them about the
boring.
horribly depressing fact that James's father is actively dying and all that, or did you just say they were related and then left it off at
Oh
that?
yeah. Are we getting told
Oh,
this?
well, I didn't want to kill the mood.
Hey, you can
It's
keep
a
that to yourself.
party.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us.
Just clarifying.
Is that very important information? I'll tell them anyway.
Mm,
Whatever.
I've had a lot of
Particularly, you
people
decide
I've
how
known
important it
died,
is.
so
I'll make everybody depressed before bed.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy. That was so depressing. That hurt.
mhm.
Yeah, I was in the bar from 2 p.m. till the next morning.
That's insane.
Wow.
Anyway, good night, guys. I'm going to sleep.
Oh.
Not-
Looks around the room.
Sleepover.
I don't know, a marker?
Do markers even okay? I don't
They
even
don't have
know.
a-
There's a petting quill. Or not a penning.
It would be a
Spear
pen.
that shit.
Ink.
Ink? Yeah, so just
That's the
ink.
word, yeah.
Anyone got some ink on them?
I
No?
don't know. I
Damn.
don't think so. No.
They don't have warm water.
I'll fireball the whole tent.
What? Please don't. You're just saying that because you're used to being immune to fire. You are not resistant, sorry.
I'm not immune.
You're resistant. You will become immune. I think. I'm
I
not
don't even
crazy.
remember.
I like half know what sorcerers do. I'm gonna be honest. Half's a lie. It's like about 20.
I need to get to level 14 so I can get my dragon wings.
Mhm.
Because that would be sick. Anyway.
I just want to level up like 2 more times so I can just know all written language because that'd be fucking sick. Anyway, circling back.
Nerd.
Literally.
I'm tired.
Well, you're gonna get kids in a few weeks, so it's okay. All right.
Yeah, by the way,
Huh?
how is this gonna work? Am I just like gonna be stuck with your kids who don't know me and you're just gonna keep adventuring?
They can come with us.
No,
How old are your
I don't
kids?
know.
they're not sleeping in the gauntlet
Fucking
when we go do
young.
stuff. For the record.
Bringing children on an adventuring party is generally not a great idea.
How old are your kids? I don't know. Let me check.
They're-
You know how
they're young.
fucked up that sounds? He pulls out a notebook.
Model father.
Twilight pulls out a notebook, has Spicy's children's age written down.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry, guys. I don't know what a good father is supposed to be like.
Right.
So,
Also,
Oh.
you're
No,
supposed to be getting custody of your kids and then you're leaving them with another guy.
that is,
That's so fucked up.
yeah, that's a
We're
bit
gonna lose this
concerned.
court case.
No, we're not. I'm a goaded lawyer. Trust
you know,
me.
it's better that they're with. Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
It's better that they're with you than with Rhonda.
Yeah.
Can I be
Okay.
like the paralegal?
Yeah, you can be paralegal. You should. That just means you have to get a lot
Hell
of books
yeah.
for me and do a bunch of paperwork I don't want to do.
Oh, I'm not good at that. Never mind.
Well, no,
You
want
be
to
the
be paralegal.
paralegal.
No, I'm good. I'm the lawyer, actually.
Damn.
Anyways,
Okay, good night.
all right, good night, guys. God damn it, I have to go study law when we get back. Harry, do you think I could
Who says you
speedrun
need
a
to know
degree?
law?
You think I could speedrun a law degree when we get back?
Could you condense 6 years into a week? No.
Hmm. Very unfortunate.
Make it so
You
you
try.
make it.
I'll just. What if I just exclusively focus on custody court? What
Could
are
you
our odds there?
focus 2 extra years of schooling for law into
just
into
the
a week?
just the 2 years though. I don't need the rest of it. That's fine.
I don't think that's how it works.
No.
Damn. Oh. Well, you might not be getting your kid, but we'll see.
Oh
Maybe I
hell.
should hire a lawyer.
No, I got it.
Why
Don't
would you
shoot
want to
for
do
it.
that?
Yeah, do you not trust me?
Not really.
You know no law.
Hold
Yeah.
on, you know a very good lawyer. You've been
I don't know if
defended
I
many
trust. I
times.
don't know if I trust his lawyer with him going 9 times for multiple life sentences.
I didn't
But-
get out because of my lawyer. I got out because I broke out.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
So why
you're-
would we trust your lawyer if you've gotten sent to
No, Harry
jail?
was saying, I was talking to Harry because
Oh.
Harry said I knew a good lawyer. I went, no, I don't.
Yeah, a lawyer who successfully fought for you over like week-long cases when you
Okay,
were
yeah.
so guilty it was plain to see. Like this lawyer
Yeah.
stretched it out. You are the most like convicted person ever, and it's insane. So this
I
lawyer
don't-
was just like very good.
Do I have to create a lawyer character now?
Nah, because
I'll
Ezekiel
create a
being the
lawyer character if
lawyer,
you want to create a lawyer character.
Ezekiel
lawyer.
It's all
being
good,
the
man.
lawyer is the whole bit.
Yeah, no, I just got it though, guys. Don't even worry.
We've been playing this for months, guys. Get with it.
Okay, I mean, this court's gonna be a shit show, but
No, it's not. I got it. Have some faith in me.
alright, man. I
Guys need to
mean,
be
they're not my kids.
presentable,
They will be.
distinguished young gentlemen, and then they'll give me my kids back.
Which also, Spicy Little Mama as a not an unconvicted felon because, you died officially. It's gonna be pretty hard to just show up and go, "Hi, I'm alive again. I want my kids."
So your husband is also a guy who's been to prison 9 times?
Yes.
Maybe he doesn't deserve the kids back.
I don't like that answer.
At least she's
Your
honest.
children deserve to go to CPS. They're not
You know-
with you or your ex.
That's fair enough. However, we can at least get them away from Miranda.
Yeah. Anyways,
Okay. As we cut away from you guys talking about court and the logistics of 2 convicted felons one is a convicted felon 9 times. The other one died before any of the warrants of his arrest could be completed. So technically, if he were to announce he was alive again, the warrants would then just, regain their legitimacy. But as you cut away from that, we're gonna focus back in on Silro. Silro. It's not unusual for you to be staying up this late by any means. So far, Jura has been slowly at this point, tracking down the kind of path this bear took through the woods on your very, very good survival check to immediately spot some of its tracks. As you see Jura slowly attempting to figure out its habit in this part of the woods. You're not that deep into the woods, so it was kind of odd that the bear even came out this far. But it's not unheard of for a moon bear to be closer to the edge of the forest. But it looks like since it was here, it's gone far, far deeper in now. But as you see, Jura at least has a trail. You see him stand up for a moment and just... Right. Would be good to switch our sleep schedule, but I'm certain it's been a long day of whatever the hell royals do for you. So, yeah, so we just make camp for the night, and then tomorrow we can get a good start on, and then we'll go through till the end of the night.
Okay.
All right. Maycap. All right. Would you like any help setting up that tent, or do you know how to do that?
No, I got it.
Okay. As you see, Jorah pulls off this giant backpack off of his back and begins unfurling all of his stuff. Give me survival to set up your own portion of the camp.
Okay. 17.
17's very good. You do so without issue. Much to Jorah's surprise, a royal who doesn't like going outside is actually rather good at setting up a tent. You see, as yours is 10 times the size of Jorah's, but that doesn't much matter. You see Jorah kind of just takes out very standard military issue tent that's probably only barely big enough to fit his frame. As you set up this grandiose kind of tent. You see, as you just finish setting up the inside, Jorah's already outside sitting by a fire that he has just freshly made.
Okay. I'll go sit by it too then.
Okay. So he's pulled 2 logs off of trees and has, or dead logs rather. Yours looks more dead than Jorah's, as he needs kind of more of an alive log to sit on to hold all of his weight. As he has set up these 2 like long bench-like seats here. And as you take a seat, he notices your presence but doesn't begin to say anything.
If you think I'm gonna make any conversation, you're wrong.
Oh, fair enough, my lord. Making comments. They didn't exactly teach us the, inner workings of nobility. But sure. Make conversation. Alright. Zizi sits back and thinks for a moment. Okay. So. I can only think of one thing we have in common. Friends with
Mhm.
James. You've known him since he was, God, probably about 9, 10, something like that. I've only known him for about the last 5, 6 years. But I've only ever known him in war, and I assure you that's a very different James. So, tell me, what is James like when he's not, beheading soldiers?
Um, he's um kind. I don't
Okay.
know how to describe people when you're doing this to me.
See, he nods his head for a second. Kind is a common descriptor, but yes, I suppose. It's he is hard to describe in a lot of ways. James is he is cunning but reserved. That's all I could get when, war was raging around us kind of constantly. But it's funny. I never met a man more determined, yet so flaky on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You're also not good at conversation, are you?
No.
Not what I expect from a royal, but who am I to say the guidelines of nobility? Come to think of it, did see something very funny. Of course, I was at attendance in the arena. It was an odd account. I can't remember much. Suppose I might have been on a bit too much drink or something of the sort. It's hazy, but it comes back in waves. I do recall. Your best friend who you've known all your life and your husband were going to fight each other. You didn't give out your favor once. What was that about?
That's a really popular question.
It's a
Um,
very popular thing that's been going on.
I just didn't want to have to choose someone.
Fair, fair. I don't have much in the way of conversation. Um, here we go. As someone who fights and guards for a living, I've seen some of the worst injuries on the planet. You, on the other hand, are a healer, are you not?
I am.
Okay. How about this? Worst injury you've ever seen, and if you ever wrote the story on how it happened, that would be funny.
Um, 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 the, the, why are you doing this to me? Um,
I'm making polite conversation. If you want me to stop, we can sit here in silence all night.
uh, someone's arm was chopped off.
My goodness. And how did that happen?
Um, it was in a bar, and, oh, and I don't know, they started fighting over something, and one guy got really mad and chopped the other guy's arm off.
Damn.
Well, I'm certain you're not allowed out into bars, but I'll keep my mouth shut, as that's actually fun. God. Man. Theodore thinks about it for a second. He accepts that truth. You see, he goes, I mean, severed arm is bad. Don't get me wrong. There was a funnier injury. It was during, let me see here. That's right. Was during another one of, that's weird. Why can't I remember? It happened to James, why can't? See, he shakes his head for a moment. Oh no, that's right. We go charging off into battle. James on a horse. And of course, same horse he has now, ridden him for years. But on this particular day, I don't think his horse was quite prepared for a magical explosion, a fireball, if you would, to ring out quite so close to it. The horse bucked James 10 feet off of the ground, and when James landed, all I can say is he kept a dagger on his back, but the dagger, while flying through the air, went just a little lower than his back.
Oh
There
my.
is no funny way to say this. I've seen James stabbed in the taint by a horse,
Oh my god.
Oh
and it
my.
might have been the funniest thing I've ever seen if it weren't life-threatening in the moment.
That is really funny, actually.
Really? It was a bad injury, I'm not denying that. But if if it hadn't been for the adrenaline pumping through my veins, I don't think I could have continued fighting. Because James was attempting to stand, and every time he attempted to stand, I think the knife was moving forward.
Oh,
I,
Oh my god.
I think he had to crawl the rest of the way back so he could at least have it removed so he didn't cut the rest forward.
Oh my god.
It was such a prolific soldier. I have never seen a man dragged so far down into despair than a leader of a squadron having a knife in his taint and having to crawl on his back toward the rest of the forces.
I wish I could have seen that.
It was funny. That is the James I know. Incredibly smart, incredibly capable, but just fucks up a little bit every now and then, and when he does, it is spectacular. Oh, my apologies if that was graphic, Your Highness. It is simply such a funny story to me, I cannot stop telling it. Though I'm quite certain James would kill me if he ever actually heard me telling you that.
So I can't, you know, tease him a bit with that.
Well, please do. Hint at it all you want. He'll be confused as to where you got the information. I think he made me swear to never tell anyone.
Great, I'll be doing that then.
Oh, oh. You sit in silence or in polite conversation or laugh and coerce a little bit. Um, give me perception.
Oh, okay. 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20's very good. As you're laughing and having this little conversation here, you're the first one to notice it. Jor himself has a rather high passive perception, being a tracker. But he is too enthralled in how funny this little story of his is to really notice. An armored foot is currently making a beeline towards Jorah.
Oh,
There is no time to act on it before Jorah has his bum lifted off of this seat. It's not kicked into the fire, it's kicked over the fire. You see an armored foot of one James Alistair Moray, very annoyed at this
Oh
conversation.
god.
oh my
Turns
god!
to look at you.
Ooh.
Uh oh.
What is he saying?
You still got a dagger up your ass or something?
Damn
Oh.
it.
Damn, just straight to the point.
Not even gonna try to save the man. Damn.
God damn it. Dora?
You know, some people say some people have stick up their ass. James has a sword, has a knife up his ass.
And a knife up his ass.
That's crazy.
You see Jorah just. He's psychic. I didn't tell him a thing.
You didn't, I swear. I'm just that smart.
What?
If he were psychic, he would know too much.
What do you know?
Who says I'm not? How would you know?
You know someone who is.
Trust me, you're no psychic. You don't have the correct vibe.
You don't have the correct
Who says
vibe.
I have to have a
You don't got
vibe?
the
What?
vibe.
No. It is a vibe thing. You gotta have the vibe.
You already got the vibe.
Okay.
You see, as James annoyedly can't do anything about it now, has to let it go, and so just sits on the log right next to Jorah. Ugh. Well, what? Any more embarrassing stories you want to share about me? No. You see Jorah's about to open his mouth before James looks at him.
Too bad.
Nope. Nothing at all. Maybe the time, Jorah. Okay.
No, say it, Jorah. Come on.
I need to make a good decision here based on his better judgment or the funny.
I demand you to tell me.
Yeah.
That's an order from the prince, James. Ah,
Yeah, James, I demand you to let him.
perhaps the time we caught you nude in the public
Oh.
in the public
Aw.
bunk.
Oh,
Oh, James.
what?
Quite simply, I didn't have the undergarments left. We had been at war for well over a fortnight.
Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Fuck up.
No delay.
And I simply wanted a fresh pair of clothes for the return, so didn't know anyone was coming in. I would have worn a blanket or something. Sure, just goes, sure. Because that's the reason to be nude in the public bunk. Totally. Sure, I will slap the bitch out of you.
I want to see that. I want to see a girl fight. Go on.
Is that order?
There you go.
It's not
You
a
see, James thinks about saying something before better judgment kicks in. You see, I don't think that would be wise, my lord.
Y'all are boring.
You see, George just goes, it would be entertaining, would it not? Don't egg him on. he will demand it. Well, he sure thinks about it for a moment, clearly assessing his odds whether he would win or lose terribly. Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, we did catch you naked with a particular Jorah. Now you're pushing it. Yes, sir.
No, continue. I want to hear all the tea. What?
All the tea.
Let me think. I die if I disobey a direct order, and I die if I continue because James will kill me.
No, you're fine. I'm here. It's fine. Don't worry. James, I
I
demand you
am
not to
here.
kill him.
Oh, you have too
This
much
is
power,
fun.
you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I like this. This is fun.
See, as Jorah, it was quite simple. You see, I do recall. You see, James is standing up and beginning to pace. What was it? A particular shirt that didn't look in your size. It was, don't know. It smelled too clean to be from Battlefield, James. To be fair, looked like a man's shirt, but at the same time, smelled a bit fresh, clean. Not like a soldier's, like a noble's or a royal's.
Sorry, my cast was late. I was muted.
That's so funny.
My bad.
Well, stop there for the sake of decency. See, James is just standing now in front of the fire, back turned. You can't tell his facial expression, or anywhere. You can. It's embarrassment, hardcore. As you see, Jorah has just exposed something.
Something is right.
Interesting.
All I'm saying is, as a fellow soldier, you get to know your friends intimately. James is impressive. What do you mean by impressive, Jorah? Your fighting ability, of course, James. Yes, Jorah. That is all. I want to die.
That's
That's ironic.
so real. But
Jorah, you know what? I can do this. As your commanding officer and your senior, go collect firewood. Are you allowed to? Jorah? Yes, sir. Jorah stands up, moves off, goes out to begin to collect more logs for the fire. It is violent.
oh, naked in the bunk room, huh?
It had a bed. I can't defend myself here. Yes, naked in the bunk room.
Wow. Okay.
Mm. you like to hear embarrassing stories about Jura?
Yes.
Absolutely. As you continue on through the night, slowly, Jura and James are just revealing each other's dirty laundry. Um, and we will go ahead and leave that night off there. As Silro, you awaken in the morning in your own tent. Not much else to say. It's going to be another day of tracking and more just like trying to keep on the trail of this beast here. Other than that, we're gonna hop on over to our other friends. Y'all wake up in slumber party mode. Did anybody draw anything on each other? Did anybody fall asleep while cuddling cutely? Was it really embarrassing? Warm water get involved? What happened?
Warm water
Um,
get involved.
That's hilarious. No, I'm gonna say I didn't do anything. I'm gonna say I just slept.
I didn't do anything either.
Are you sure you didn't cuddle with
I
anybody?
froze the end of Amara's tail.
What?
What the fuck?
That's
That's rude.
crazy.
Just like 3 inches of your tail. Not a lot, so but still.
Oh my god.
That's still her tail.
Why am I so cold?
Yeah, Amari, your temp is way off. You're like cold-blooded, but this is weird. You feel like you want to continue to sleep until winter's over. It's odd.
You're hibernating. Is
Is there anything anyone wants to do with that morning?
talking. I mean, what? Get food, I guess, because there's not a lot else to do. I mean, you said there's other festivities that'll happen there, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there was also the plan discussed of maybe finding a place to hide out in the woods
Oh
or
yeah, yeah.
something. There's like
Mhm.
scouting you can do, and it's all going to be under the guise of hunting, technically.
Yeah, we
You want to discuss a plan?
Twilight.
Get anything?
we're gonna need your companions. Do we think we should just get Jacob in here now? Because I know he's listening right now.
Is he still here? There's no way.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's right outside.
What a
Jacob.
freak.
I'm
What
just
a
gonna
freak.
stick my head out the tent.
Freak.
You don't see Jacob.
Nothing.
I think he would have responded by now.
Just yell
It takes
to
him
your boy.
about 10 seconds to run up to you out from the woods. You see, what?
Okay. So now that you're actually officially invited to the conversation, so we're gonna start planning here. You were gonna listen anyway, so we just want to have you here to give input instead of just being 100 feet away. It's kind of creepy, honestly. Very pervy of you, but I digress.
I don't have a choice in the matter. I can hear everything all the time.
Just ignore it. Ignore us.
Just ignore it.
Or could you hear us from the coven?
No?
What the fuck?
So
Sounded a little unsure.
Well, we're only about 50, 60 feet that way. They're hanging in a tree. I'm just laying on the floor.
Yeah, no, that's
We're
fair.
not that far away.
Yeah, but if you didn't want to listen, you could have just gone back home. You
It
wanted
took me
to
a
listen.
while to get back here then.
No, there it is. There it is. He was gonna come back.
Well, do you want to start planning?
Yeah, we gotta find somewhere where we all can hide out and we won't get found. We all can,
Possibly up to a week.
yeah, for about a week, or possibly multiple hideout locations we can move to. Which is really gonna not be easy to do, especially with how many of us there are.
Yeah.
Well,
Um.
I kind of figured with the help of vampires and a werewolf, it might be pretty easy. Well, easier. right?
Well, you're the one who can make dirt caves.
That is very true, actually.
I can, in
Mhm.
fact, make dirt caves. I am a dwarf. What? Hmm? Can I say something? Mm-hmm.
no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, if we could just find locations where we won't be found, I can make dirt caves, I guess.
We
Or
also
rock
need a
caves.
we also need a way to know when James leaves so that we can track him.
Points to the werewolf standing at the front of our tent. He can just find us.
That's true.
And if he just makes sure he isn't followed, he can basically be like a newspaper.
Newspaper.
Like a newspaper.
Yeah, like in the morning you get the
One of you
news.
makes
Yeah,
a
yeah.
joke about a dog bringing you a newspaper. I swear to God.
Watch, that was not my intention at all. Anyways. So, right? He can give us all the information that's going on. He can track us, obviously. Huh?
Obviously.
I think we should find
None of them are
locations
going to.
hidden enough where I can make caves.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, we could
Not a
just go
terrible
into the
idea.
forest and pretend we're hunting.
Well, yes, to find locations. That's what we'll do. We should
Yes.
probably split up into moderately sized groups.
Moderately sized. Okay.
Like 2 or what?
I was gonna say like 3 at least,
Okay.
but yeah, because how many of us
Would
are
the-
there? 5 or 4?
Are
5,
you counting the
6,
coven
7?
members?
I mean, as long as he tells them not to hurt us, I think that'll be fine, right? Yeah,
So he brought 3 of the coven, right?
3
Including
covenant, so 7 total.
Well,
We could
I'm
do a
not
3.
going off with any of the coven people all alone.
We could do a
That'd be
3. We could do a 3
scary.
and a 4. We split up into 2 groups.
Okay.
Dibs on not going with the werewolf.
Me too.
I will
Okay.
probably go with him.
I think that's for the best.
I can just take my people.
Your group and our group.
So 2
Okay,
groups then?
2 groups. Yeah. Twilight and the Coven people and the
Okay.
not. Actually, yeah, that works perfectly. Because then
Great
after
Twilight of the coven.
after a certain point, we can just get Jacob can just hunt us down. Well, maybe not in that way, but Jacob can locate us for
Oh,
you guys,
God.
and we can all meet up when I'm making a cave.
Ooh.
You guys could do some actual minor hunting. We could start getting supplies.
Minor hunting.
Like I'm
seriously?
not
No.
okay. Okay.
YouTube.
Jesus Christ! I meant to like fucking rabbits and squirrels.
said.
Fucking rabbits?
Doing what?
Okay, I'm just going to stop trying to be helpful now. I will exclusively be here to build a cave now.
I thought she was the monster fucker.
Oh,
the fuck? Why
no.
did you think that?
She is the monster.
No. Oh. What?
No. Oh.
You're
Wait.
half snake.
It doesn't make me a monster. I'm just a
Categorically,
girl.
yes.
I'm just a girl trying to find my way in this world.
By slithering.
He's a dog. Anyway,
All right,
Anyways.
let's start packing up.
okay.
Oh my god, I can make doors to the cave too. I just thought of it. Oh my god, this is great.
Harry, can I homebrew a Harry Potter tent?
That's technically just a spell already.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a thing.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's like a. Well,
Well,
there's nothing
kind of.
like furniture inside. There's like Lehman's tiny hut, which is the lower level, then Mordekainen's magnificent mansion or
Magnificent
something
mansion,
like that.
yeah. Yeah, okay, never mind then. I was just wondering. I feel like that'd be cool. You could just place the tent down and it's just bigger, like the Harry Potter ones.
It might be a thing. It might require a bit of research from me. Okay, as you all pack up all your stuff, are you collapsing this tent out, or are you leaving it up as is and then just leaving it behind?
Well, we might be gone for like what, a day maybe. so should bring it the tent just in case.
Sure.
Well, actually, you guys have tents too, right?
Yeah. Also, here's a silly little description of like the exact thing you're looking for, and because someone already homebrewed this out.
Oh, okay.
And they said it like can't be used as a bigger bag of holding. It like only can have furniture. Like
Okay.
a separate note they put too.
Okay. Then you pack up the tent too. Takes you about an hour to get all of this stuff packed away and ready. So who are we splitting off with? Twilight and the Coven, then everyone else? Is that just the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Twilight, Jacob, Bella, Buddy, you guys are one group. Then Ezekiel, Eldon, Omara, you guys are going to be another.
Sick.
Okay. Are you taking a similar direction, or are you splitting up entirely? Like, is one
Probably-
of you going north and one of you is going west, or are you both going north, but you're just splitting off a bit?
I assume we're going opposite directions.
Yeah. Don't want them to be
Okay.
too close.
So, how opposite are these directions
I think
on
north
like
and
a
west
cardinal
sounds
direction
good.
thing?
North,
Like
yeah,
north
that works
versus
fine.
south, or
Well, how in the woods are we? I don't know like what
Well,
direction
aren't we
goes
at the
back.
edge of the woods.
You're a little bit into the woods that would still technically be considered like just the bare edge of the woods. But you're more just in a big clearing that's like edge adjacent to the woods.
Okay, I say we just go in 90 degrees of each other. Like north and west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How we'll measure this by time. How long are you each traveling in this direction?
Well, it's pretty early morning. So I'd say we could each go like 3 hours.
Okay, both 3 hours in. Okay. Whoever is leading each of these expeditions, give me a survival check to look around and try and find advantageous places to hide here.
I'm assuming
Got
that's me.
It can be you, or you can allocate it on to Jacob.
I give it to Jacob.
Okay.
Real quick, Harry. Even though I'm a wizard, can I still use my infusions?
Yeah, if you make the things for the infusions, you're still
Okay.
like an artificer bard.
Okay.
Okay, Ezekiel, what was your number?
What? I said not it.
Oh, not it?
I
Okay.
specifically said no. Make one of them do it. I have awful survival.
What is mine? Hang on.
I only have a +2. So if that's the
I have
best.
a
I'm
plus 3.
0.
I will roll, I guess.
Mika, what's yours?
That is great. I got
Oh.
a 21.
21. Okay. 21 is real good. As you move off toward the northern edge, you go in for about 3 hours. More towards the north are a more mountainous region of kind of snowy-ish mountains. As you get about 3 hours in, you're nowhere near the mountain's edge itself, but you are starting to see bigger rock formations slowly as you go deeper and deeper in. On a 21, I'll give you a few options. 3 hours in, you can either just go straight down, build a dirt cave, and do that thing, or you could attempt to find a larger one of these rock formations to maybe make something out of, or maybe bury below that so you know, or you have a marker.
I like the rock.
Yeah.
I like going underneath it or something.
Mhm.
Okay. For these rock formations, there's a few different ones here. There is a rock formation that appears to just kind of be cascaded at random. Probably at some point, some pieces have just broken off the mountain slowly over time because of erosion and have just tumbled on down here. It's like a mishmash pile of stones. there is one with a slightly larger stone on it that could act kind of wall-ish. It's not flat by any means, but it's kind of boulder-like. And then there is this gigantic rock formation that you see. It sits on a large flat piece of stone here that has been uncovered from all the dirt. And you can see that it has tons of different shaped stones around it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Um,
So after we make the cave, you should definitely like and obviously we close it up. You should leave like a marking so that we know where it is.
yeah, that's fair. Um, let's do like the big rock formation one and try to go under there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just be
that's a
careful
lot
with
of. It'll
molding
take
it.
you more time. It'll take you more time because that's a lot of stone to get through.
Mhm.
But if you're willing to spend the time of about 2 or 3 hours slowly carving out that entire space into something livable for about 7-ish people.
That's reasonable. We don't have a giant to take care of.
Okay. It'll take you flat 3 hours.
Okay. Not bad.
Harry, can I use? Sorry, I'll wait.
Yeah.
No,
No,
wait.
no,
Go
go,
ahead.
go, go.
Finish.
I was gonna ask if you
No,
wanted to do
it's
anything.
not that it. Oh, okay. You're gonna. Okay. Can I use a handful of gold as the core from a homunculus servant?
I think technically in 5e rules, no, but I'll totally allow that. Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't bring any like valuable gems or anything with me.
Yeah, I'll say it's a lot of gold that needs to be condensed down a bit, but you can make a homunculus servant with the equivalent gold it would take of a very nice gem.
Okay. Because I wanted to create a homunculus servant for scouting.
That's actually really
Okay.
smart.
It'll take you a while. It'll take a little bit of help from Ezekiel's Create Bonfire. But
Yeah, that's what I was
slowly
gonna
you
ask
can
for to make kind of like.
push these pieces
Yeah.
of gold together to form a ball enough to probably equal out to about a good enough gem.
Okay. And I'm going to create homunculus servant to make a You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with that. The golden pterodactyl.
Okay. As you forge out this pterodactyl, it's very difficult, but slowly you guys have made a makeshift forge. It's adding some time to the use of moldstone because Ezekiel, you need to be there to help out.
Oh.
But that's fine. You will have a scout after this.
Okay.
So while they are doing that, Twilight, Jacob is leading you deeper and deeper into this part of the forest. More westward, you're starting to get into the boggier, sort of swampish area. As you look around here for places to kind of hide or 7-ish people, it's hard. You don't have the option of making the dirt cave, right? So you could either pick out a spot for a dirt cave to go, or you could just try and find a spot that maybe could be made into a makeshift shelter.
And we went out for 3 hours, and it would be like what time when we got back?
So if you've gone out for 3 hours,
That's what we said, right?
now
3?
now it's going. I'll say you guys got up real early, even though you'd been drinking a bit. I'll say you got up about 7. It's about 10 a.m.
Okay, so then we'll just like find a spot to make dirt cave out of.
Okay. So okay. I'll give you some options. Around here, it's a little harder because this mud is getting softer and softer as you're moving in more towards a bog-like territory. Luckily, you have found a bit of a dry spot where you just carve into the ground and make one. You found a large tree with a lot of roots in it that you think could possibly, if dug underneath, might be a serviceable enough roof. Also, it's probably absorbed a lot of the moisture here. And then there's also, you see, high up in the trees, it appears a cluster of trees have grown quite close together, and their branches have almost fused, making a like canopy esque spot. If everyone could climb up this tree, it'd be a good place to hide above the ground level.
Okay. Mm. I think the connected trees or whatever you're saying was cool.
Okay. Um, Everyone here's the ability to climb currently. So you just walk up the side of the tree. So does Bella. So does Buddy. Jacob, for a second, has to morph into a more wolf-like form before clawing up the tree. But eventually, you all get up there and do see these branches are intertwined enough to where it's not quite a like perfectly plain stable floor, but it's good enough for to pick out spots on it for people to rest on and have spots to go.
And so like it would be strong enough of a foundation for like a lot of people.
Yeah, you could also, if you wanted to take the time of finding the necessary material, reinforcing some of this floor, or perhaps even patching some of the holes in it.
Um, yeah, sure. I mean,
Okay.
what do I need for that?
Basically, you need to find a few trees that were both small enough that nobody would notice them particularly missing in the area, as to not
I'll be
draw
right back.
attention to that specific cluster. Um, but also, alive enough to be taken down and still have a solid structure to them. Um, uh, Basically, all it's going to require is you cutting down a few trees and like slowly working that lumber into serviceable pieces that you can lay across these branches.
Okay.
Okay. You can either hand this off to Jacob, who can make the survival check, or you can make the survival check.
Give it to him.
Okay. We're gonna give him advantage on this. Very good. Jacob finds a few different trees. Slowly, with the help of Buddy, yourself, and Bella, you hack into them and then slowly turn them into serviceable pieces of lumber. This will also take you about 3 hours to do it real well, so your time frames are matching up to the other group.
Okay.
As you lay out all these boards, project for the first half finished. You can either choose to move on deeper and find another spot to hide, or you can leave it at this one and try and find the other group.
Um, I think we'll leave it at that and go back.
Okay. So as you head in a northwestern direction where you're supposed to meet up with the other group. Um okay. Alon, it's taking some time, but slowly the homunculus has come together. It's prepared to scout and everything, but the 3 hours have passed in which the dirt cave has been made and the marker has been set. Marker could be whatever you want it to be. Mari, are you the only one here right now from that group?
Uh, no.
Let's see. Yeah, Alon said BRB piss, and I think
He's here.
I'm back
He's right
now.
there.
okay.
What's going on?
Okay. Basically, you guys are done with this dirt cave. The homunculus is made. It's taken you about 3 hours in total, maybe 3 hours and 30 minutes. But you've done it. You can either choose to continue moving forward, or you can try and meet up with the other group.
Let's see. Do I want to create a third backup just in case?
Yeah, might as well, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, are you doing this in a northward direction, a northwestern direction, or are you heading west to try and like spread these guys out?
I'd say spread it out.
Yeah. I agree. spread
Okay.
out.
Are you heading in west or northwest? Northwest is kind of like meeting in the middle between your two groups.
Meet in the middle, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys begin to head on northwest as well, it takes you all about an hour to get back together. So it's getting later in the day. It's about 1 or 2 p.m. right now. But as you all eventually find each other, Jacob just sniffing out, picking out a scent, following it. You guys kind of just wandering, assuming Jacob will find you. As Jacob comes across you guys, nods, runs back, grabs Twilight and the others, brings them there. And you guys meet back up in a northwestern point between the two groups.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Who wants to lead this survival check to make this third shelter?
Who has the highest?
Mine is +1,
Okay, so me.
I think.
Oh, hang on. I dropped
Jacob's
my
is
D20.
technically a +4.
Well, I got an 18. But
18 is very good, yeah. On an 18, kind of meeting in between this boggy and this rocky area. Now there's not a lot of tree cover and there's not a lot of fauna in general. Only kind of like fauna around here, or sorry, flora, not fauna. Only kind of flora around here are gonna be like um tough mountainish shrubbery and other stuff that can grow out of rocks. And it's also a mix with some of the more reed-like flora that can grow out of a bog. They're not exactly meeting in this place, but you can pick out different kinds of flora around here. So there's not going to be any of like a good spot within a plant regard to dig under a tree or anything like that. There's a few rock formations around, but they're pretty small. This one's a little trickier just because you're not sticking to one solid way of going. Instead, this looks like a mix of two pretty harsh environments. It's hard to dig down in, and it's also hard to find a good spot to even make like a makeshift shelter out in the open. On an 18, you see a few spots. There looks like there is some patches of dirt dry enough to be able to just dig down into. There also looks to be, while the rock formations are small, they can be good markers of where you need to go to find your next spot.
okay. So we picked a shit area.
And in between a mountainous region and a bog, it's kind of like it's hard to build a dirt cave in those two spots.
Yeah.
Oops.
So if we go near the small rock formations, it'll be using. So we can use them as a marker. What's the conditions for digging there?
Basically, it's just going to take Ezekiel longer because there is more stone in his way rather than dirt.
Mm-hmm.
But it serves as a serviceable marker because any other kind of marker that you just put in dirt can be tracked over by any animal. or destroyed by any such passerby.
Yeah. There's no good trees, he said, to do it by.
Not near here. The trees are becoming more sparse, and there's nothing big enough you think would be soaking up enough moisture to count here.
What if we backtrack a little bit to find some good trees to dig near?
Yeah, if you want to backtrack just about a mile or two more in the westward direction, you think you might be able to find something. It'll just be closer to the other spot.
I think this should be fine.
Okay.
Mark.
You backtrack a mile or two, make another survival check.
16 plus 3, 19.
19. Around here, yeah, there's absolutely a few serviceable trees that you could dig under and use the roots as like a sort of roof type structure. Also around here, you see a few more trees that could absolutely just be used as material to help kit out these little bases more than just dirt.
Okay.
Also, I'm back now. Sorry.
Okay. Did you hear any of that, or did you?
No, I wasn't here.
Okay, so we met in the middle, then we backtracked a little bit because there was kind of a shit area to dig. We found a good area with some good trees that could their roots could work as a roof,
Okay.
and other trees could be used to kind of kit out the hideout.
Okay. Cool.
Also,
Okay,
Mike, you found a spot too.
Yep, I did.
Okay. Cool.
okay. Who's gonna be or actually it has to be
Yeah,
Ezekiel.
no,
Ezekiel,
I'm
roll
big
this with advantage on making this shelter serviceable. Not only will you have advantage from other people helping you, but you'll have advantage because a lot of other people are bringing in materials because you got a bigger group.
And this is survival, right?
Yeah,
Okay. 19.
19 is very good. This is probably the most serviceable one out of them all. The other one's mostly dirt and stone, and the other one's a little hard to access. This one is the most accessible and the most kitted out on the inside. It looks like this one has proper spots to lay down that have been set out with different pieces of wood. And it also looks like this one likely will be pretty hidden. Maybe not quite as hidden as it would be behind the rock formation or up in the trees, but this one definitely serviceable enough to get what you need to get done. You kit out that spot. What mark have you guys been leaving on these trees and on these rocks?
A harp,
All right.
a very crudely drawn harp.
So you pull out a knife and slowly carve out a harp into the bark of this tree. It is now about like 5 p.m. You spent all day doing this.
Okay.
This last one didn't take you quite as long, but because of how like livable you wanted this space to be and making sure it's properly hidden, it took a while. As you guys finish up here, you see Jacob is just kind of in wolf form. That is how he's most useful here as a tracker and also as a spotter. And he's kind of just sitting down. The rest of the people are helping finish up. Is there anybody who's currently like not doing the physical manual labor who's just chilling around too?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gotcha. So very unfortunately, you're sitting with the dog.
Oh, play fetch.
Oh my god.
That's just something to do.
I'm
Yeah.
just looking for places to set up alarms.
Gotcha. You could. There's
It
definitely
has to
spots
be
you
in
could put one-
entryways, right? I believe. Hang on, let me check.
No, not technically. It's just places you can fit a thread between.
Okay. Okay.
So this doesn't come with like any stakes or something to put in the ground. But if you want to take the stakes from your tent, you could literally thread the threads through that and build an alarm with it.
Okay.
Wait, also, do you have the adventuring kit of like the explorer's kit, right?
I was just gonna use the alarm spell,
Well, yeah, but like the
but do you
spell
need
doesn't
this?
come with like stakes you can drive into the ground to
Okay.
make these points of connection between these twines. Otherwise, you got to do it between trees
Okay.
and like stuff like that.
Which kit do I have? I'm trying to remember.
If you have the entertainer's kit,
I don't remember. Um, I all I remember is that I had a quill and a bunch of paper and ink.
okay,
That's all
so
I-
you have the entertainer's kit.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it doesn't matter much anyway. So you just don't have you can use your tent spikes if you want, but that's for a later date because alarm doesn't last that long anyway,
Yeah.
unless you want to
Something
sleep here.
Nah.
All right. Well, I'm making a dwarven excavator. I will be back again.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was that?
He said while he's being a dwarven excavator, he's gonna be right back.
Okay. I heard get a dwarf a scooter, and I was very confused.
Peter Dinklage on an e-scooter. That's all I
Truly.
could think of.
Gimli riding around on a razor. Um, okay. As you guys slowly begin to finish this up, so anything anyone wants to say at all or do at all while they're excavating?
Do we want to stay the night out here? Because we don't have to head back. I mean, I- we are a hunting party, and hunting you don't have to come back the day that you go out.
Mm. Yeah, we can.
Because how late is it right now? It's been what, like
It's about
6
5 p.m.
hours? About 5 p.m. Okay.
Do we have
None of us brought
food?
food,
Yeah.
so we should probably head back.
Probably.
You see here, buddy, just go. I'll just hunt the food.
That too, actually. We are in a forest for hunting.
Mm.
Um, Mike, Twilight, make your dog do some hunting.
Hey, buddy.
I'm not a very good hunter.
Do you wanna go hunting for us? I can come with you.
You can just tell the dog to go hunting.
I think I could
Yeah,
also
you
probably
are
hunt.
like his leader. You can just tell him to do that. What you see is the werewolf trots off and goes to go find some form of prey slash food. Let's take a quick 5 minute. We'll wait till Michael gets back. Well, I BRB piss time real quick.
I'll also take this time. This is a group break.
Mhm.
Group P break, yeah.
Oh, I see. We took a break. I left. That's awkward.
Yeah, everyone's taking a piss break.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I keep trying to call vets, but no one fucking has a point. So annoying.
Oh.
I gotta take Mello.
No.
He's that one guy.
Uh-oh.
Hey, just take the
Oh.
Genshin character I dropped. Oh god, where's Mika? Mika
Wait.
Melon.
Huh?
There's a disc. There's a character you'll want. From Genshin.
Where? Oh. Okay.
I'll end up just giving them to you anyways. So
I mean, you'd give it to Mika.
Mika, do you know that character?
She-
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
I know that character, actually.
Oops.
Huh. Mika.
Oopsie.
Really. I hate that vets just like aren't open until 9. Like I feel like that's reasonable.
Uh.
And everywhere I have called is like either like a hospital one to where it's like dummy expensive, or something about points tomorrow. So I'm just gonna walk in tomorrow and hope. Because I know what he has, I just need a goddamn prescription. So I can get the little man's medicine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry off that.
Mhm.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. As we hop back in here. All right. So Jacob has been sent off to gather food for the group because I'm assuming then the decision is unanimous to just go ahead and stay here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyone keep doing that. Anything anyone wants to do while Jacob is out hunting.
No.
Ezekiel, can
Okay.
you make me a flute?
Yes?
I
Is
want
this
to
a
begin
Zuffalo
thinking-
thing? Like, are you like obsessed with flutes?
What? I just want to play music.
Oh, right. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll make you a flute. You picked the
Okay,
worst instrument to recommend him after he spent years with Zevlo. He's traumatized.
Alright, would you prefer a panpipes?
Yes.
Okay, then make panpipes. Actually, wait, hang on. Which ones am I proficient? Yeah, I'm proficient with them. I think.
I love the lack of confidence in what you are proficient in.
I forgot which instruments I can play.
It's okay.
Okay, I can't play panpipes. I need a flute.
I will make you a flute.
So you don't have. Don't know if
Making
you
him a
can make.
metal flute or a wooden flute.
I will make him a metal.
It'll take you some time. Or create bonfire. I'll say no. You're very, very good at what you do. It only takes you about an hour.
Let's go.
I can also play the lute and
Um,
hand drum.
Not making you either of those. Fuck that.
It's not totally intricate. It doesn't actually have like any of the real presses on a flute, but it does. It's an open air flute, purely just works by your breath and your breath alone on this one. No intricacies in this one, just because it would take a long time to do all those little bits. You are given a metal flute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to play Zelda's Lullaby.
Ooh,
Nice.
Pookie. She was Pookie a few months back. Don't worry about it.
I don't have context that makes her sound not crazy. Sorry.
No.
She playing the game or what?
No,
No.
she has a Pookie of the month.
Yeah,
It just comes and goes, you know.
that's not a
Gotcha.
joke.
Not for
Kind
Link
of a joke.
personally, but okay.
Really?
Real.
Really?
Yeah.
You're very enthusiastic about that, Serge.
Depends on the like.
Well- Anyway,
Zelda's a lot more.
uh,
she's yeah. Anyway, whatever.
fair enough, but Breath of the Wild, Link.
Yeah, exactly. I'll.
I like
Mhm.
Twilight Princess Zelda.
Imagine he
though.
said Kid Link.
What?
Horrifying.
Ew.
Don't do that to me.
Why is that your first thought of what he would say?
I never said he would.
Or-
I don't believe Harry would actually say that. I said imagine if he did.
No,
Don't want to.
good. I wouldn't.
Don't
That's
want
where
to.
your head's at, dude. What the hell?
We need to call someone.
What? No, I just think of the negatives to almost everything. It's a bad habit of mine.
Hmm.
Yeah, like his good friend being a pedophile. But yeah, okay.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Anywho,
That's crazy.
while I dodge some allegations thrown my way, takes a little bit. Eventually, Jacob comes back with about 3 rabbits in his jaws as he just kind of looks around before going up to Twilight and spitting them out at his feet.
Thanks.
And
man.
it's golden retriever energy for sure. He's sitting like a dog currently looking at you.
Thank you, man. Great job.
Wags his
Now
tail
the right
before
term.
walking away.
Oh my god.
You do see the dog for a second stops. Its ears droop back. It turns and looks. It can't talk while currently a werewolf. But you see shifts back. Am I the only one selling that?
What?
See him? He's the.
You guys didn't happen to bring a dirty hobo into the woods with you, right?
What?
Huh? Oh,
No?
I don't think so.
No.
Then we might straight up just have a problem.
Hmm?
Who's the dirty hope?
That's a great
What?
question.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. Hobos.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
As you see, who's quiet?
Like, are you saying who's staying quiet or like in
What?
general who's
No,
quiet?
who's quiet? I know Twilight's quiet. Who's quiet?
I'm a dwarf.
What?
What does that have to do with it?
Racist. Just racist.
No. I'm little. There's less to me to make noise.
So much worse than I am.
Says the half
You're
snake
probably
lady.
the loudest.
What? Me?
No, Amara.
Oh,
Me?
yeah.
You're a
Why?
snake.
Yeah, I slither and it's sneaky.
Is it?
I don't make
Sneaky snack.
footsteps.
Don't make footsteps.
What?
Oh no.
I'd probably say that I'm the loudest. But I don't know.
I got this. Don't worry,
Okay.
guys. I got it.
No. Everyone just come with me, alright?
Oh, okay.
Keep quiet.
Grab the
You
rabbit.
see as Jacob shifts back into a wolf before pattering off into the forest. What order are we following him in?
Me second.
Yeah, I'll follow behind
Twilight
him.
second? Actually, after Twilight?
I'll go next.
I'll be in the
Okay.
You'll be as far away from Jacob as possible.
but in the middle, so I'm not near the vampires, and I'm also not near the wolf.
So,
So in between me and Ezekiel.
Yes,
okay.
in the middle.
That's so funny.
Okay. So Edkis, you're bringing up the rear on this one. Everybody give me a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Is stealth dex? I don't have my dex modifier.
25.
Ah, you do not.
I also do not.
Oh, fun. Let's see,
Fucking
for
if I-
you two.
Okay.
For Ebkis, your stealth modifier say +1. So just 13.
Alright.
And for Madam Anastasia, let's see here. Dex modifier is a +2, so 14.
So 12.
Got a 13.
6.
Sorry, so 12, 6,
13.
13. Okay. Okay. One sec, let me sort some stuff out. I gotta find the stats for everyone else here. Oh no! I dropped one of my dice. It's gone.
Well, never finding that again.
Under my bed, in like the middle of my bed, I think, which is really fun. Okay. The Coven rolls pretty well. Yeah, okay, no, they all succeed. Okay. You guys slowly begin on an approach to it's northwest with a little bit more of a hinging stride towards north. As you guys are moving forward and forward, you're leaving the bogland behind just a little bit, getting more into that rocky mountainous region. Jacob's trying to lead you strategically up the side of the mountain a little bit so you can have advantage. However, not everyone here is so inept at climbing these sorts of things. I'll say you all get to a small little vantage so you can look down. In between some sparsely laid out trees appear to be a large group of it looks like both men and women here, appearing to be dressed in furs, very basic furs, very loincloth style wear, though also bundled up warm. You see them carrying crudish weapons. These aren't polished by any means. They're also not goblin level of crude. You see these still are long swords, short swords, pikes, spears, bows, arrows. They just look a little dinged up and a little worse for wear. You can see this group slowly moving slightly more westward toward the bog. And as Jacob is preparing to shift himself out and maybe talk a little, as he turns his head, Ebkiss, you're climbing up, bringing up closer to the rear here, rather, the rear itself of the group. And as you're just climbing up onto this vantage, you put your foot on what you think is a good rock that'll hold your weight. However, it is not being held up sturdy enough, and you push it down, and everyone hears the rock
Damn.
as it rolls and bounces down the mountain. This group turns, looks up at the rest of you. Your rolls were not good enough to even hide yourself in this moment. The Coven, including Twilight, you guys have not been totally discovered. You duck down, but Ezekiel, Mara, Eldon, you guys are out in the open, basically. They see you. They recognize the colors Ebkiss is wearing, and they also recognize how fanciful that garb is. Roll me initiative.
12.
19.
Ooh, 4.
Oh, I don't really need this, do I?
4. Sorry,
4.
hidden reference.
How
Legal
do you
Ed.
determine your initiative modifier again? I always forget.
Dex.
Dex? Okay.
I
That's
got
not great.
nothing.
That is 9.
Okay. I could get those player initiatives one more time.
I had a 12.
All for Ezekiel.
I had a 9.
9 for Eldon.
I had a 4.
Mara, I'll take yours. 1? Nat 1?
4. A 4.
4.
A 4. Sorry, I
4.
heard 1.
It's just not much better, but
Better.
it's
Twilight.
19.
All right. Okay. Twilight, you're going first. This group has made your other companions. You're still technically in stealth. You haven't been spotted yet. But their intention is clearly to fight here.
Okay. I'll go for one of them.
Okay. If you want to give
I
me
think-
perception, just try and figure out maybe ranking among them, if there is any.
Yeah, sure. A 3.
They all just look kind of similar in rank. There's no specific coat or piece of clothing or jewelry or anything you can see that would separate one out from the other. Okay, you're just firing at someone random. Go ahead and give me that attack roll.
Um,
I'm assuming this is with the Glock, right?
no, I'm gonna. Actually, yeah, I'll Glock. We'll hit the Glock,
Mhm.
of course. Not 20.
Incredible.
That seems like overkill.
Go ahead and give me the second attack roll too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a group of commoners. He one shots it 4 times over.
Oh, well, hang on. It's 2 plus 1, which would be. Wait, no, not plus 1. 2 plus 2, so 4.
4.
4 does
Either way, that's
not.
Minus
nice.
1, that's 3.
Right.
Yeah,
Maths.
everyday
Okay.
man on the block. Okay, for that first one, go ahead
71.
and give me the damage.
Oh,
It's going to be 2d10 plus your modifier. Or actually, sorry, not plus your modifier. It's just going to be base 2d10.
8 plus 1, which is 9.
9 points of damage. Okay, this guy looks hurt. He's not down yet, but he definitely looks a little hurt by that. Anything with your bonus action?
Um. Probably like hide or something.
Okay, yeah, if you want to just like shift places across this rock and stone, you can
Yeah.
use your movement. Go ahead and
Also,
hide. Give me a stealth check.
do I get sneak attack from that attack too, or no?
Hmm. We'll go with technically no on that one because your group had been made. You
Okay.
specifically hadn't, but all in all, I need like a strong stealth in order to apply that sneak attack.
Okay.
So give me that stealth roll for your bonus action.
What?
Give me that stealth roll for your bonus action.
Oh, yes. A 21.
21's very good. You are hidden. Okay. That is going to turn on over to Bella. Bella's not also particularly hidden in the given moment. She would like to be hidden for the next turn. Okay. She's just simply going to pull out one of her throwing daggers, chuck him. Okay, that hits for 5 points of piercing damage. As Bella chucks a dagger at one of these guys, it lands in his shoulder, but he doesn't seem much to care. And Bella's going to go the opposite direction, but still going to hide with her bonus actions. Okay, not great. Might not be hidden from everyone, but at least a few people. That is going to then be Ezekiel. What's your dex in this form?
0.
0. Okay, Buddy's gonna go before you do.
Same. Nothing changed for me, really.
Buddy, not having anything ranged on him, is going to pick up a very large rock. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage, the same one Bella hits. Looks very hurt, not down quite yet. And then no, he's not gonna do anything else. He's gonna duck and cover a bit, but he's not gonna do anything else. Then that's gonna be Ezekiel.
How grouped are they exactly?
They're fairly grouped at the current moment. Looks like they were prepping for something and sitting around and talking. So they're pretty grouped together. I would say most are within like 10 feet of each other.
Okay. I couldn't create bonfire like 2 of them.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
probably hit 2 of them with a create
Then
bonfire.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the one.
Are you
If I
going for
can.
any injured ones?
Yeah, preferably injured if I can.
Okay, there's the one spicy hit, and then there's one Bella hit. Bella's hit looks a little more hurt.
I'll do the one Bella hit, and then just whatever's next to the one Bella hit.
Okay, and then just random guy next to him hasn't been hit yet.
Random guy number 2. So it's a 16 dex save for both.
1 makes it, 1 does not.
For the one that
Go
didn't
ahead
make
and roll
it,
the damage.
16. Damn, double eights.
Ooh, he goes down. As you see, you begin to catch him a light at his leg, and it simply spreads. Guy falls over in pain. Okay. Anything with your bonus action, Ezekiel?
No.
Okay then. That's going to be then. It's going to be Jacob. Jacob doesn't have anything ranged at all, and he is currently a wolf. Huh. Okay, he's gonna do what he can. Is going to take his movement down toward the group. Yeah. Or actually, you know what? It's easier if he just bonus action goes back into human form, pulls the weapons he does have off of his back, and just throws them. He is going to go ahead and pull a small pike you see off of his back and huck it down. Okay, that hits. Kills the one Bella had hit before. Well, you see now he doesn't have a pike. It was a one-time thing only, but still. He technically has a multi-attack, and he's gonna just pick up a rock. You see, he picks up a rock, wings it at someone, and the guy just puts up a shield as the rock scatters across it. Well, shit. Before ducking back down and cover. Okay, that's gonna then be the barbarian's turn. Okay. They're gonna volley at the group here. Let's see. Okay. Who here does an 18 hit?
I don't remember my.
I don't know my AC.
Yeah. Unless
This is my
How
first time
long-
fighting since we've traveled back in time.
Yeah.
me too.
You didn't choose to put on any armor at all, so you would just have your dex modifier.
Uh-oh. That's not great.
No. Ezekiel, you chose to take all your armor stuff with you, right?
Yeah.
You made all your armor stuff?
Yep.
It's what it was before.
So I have a 19 AC, so that does not hit.
I have
Yeah.
an
It
11.
hits me.
Yeah, then Amara, you're also not choosing to wear any armor before coming out here. Just have your dex modifier. But don't recall. I don't think you have a base AC according to a Gorgon. I believe you're just a Yanti who don't get that.
Well,
Then Twilight, you're wearing leathers with a gigantic dex modifier. You're fine. You also have your base AC if you wanted to use that, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone who that does hit takes 10 points of piercing damage.
What's my hit point total?
Basically just write down your old con modifier and write in your new one if you have it. If you don't, I'll tell you.
I don't know my new con.
Okay.
So
For you,
it's gonna be low.
yeah, it's a 10.
It's what you said?
What's
10. You're a wizard.
Okay.
Okay,
What's
so it's
mine?
a +0 for that
Yep.
con. Okay, great.
What? Because yeah. Alrighty.
Ah, for you, 11. So also +0.
shit?
That's it.
Yeah, for the 2 charisma-based characters who I figured would be talking a lot. Believe it or not, they're not great in combat.
I'm trying to remember. No, I'm trying to remember how to determine my max hit points. I always forget how to
Just
do it.
remember your old one, write it down somewhere, and then just in D&D Beyond make 10 your new one.
You can just override your
'Cause
con
otherwise it's a
modifier.
lot of fucking math.
Yeah, just override your con modifier by clicking it at the top and then just setting it what it
Oh, okay.
what yours is.
Okay. Okay, so my hit points don't change.
Okay, gotcha.
How much damage did I take? Sorry, I was trying to figure stuff out.
10.
Okay, great.
Okay. That's the Barbarian's turn. Next we are going to have Amara.
Hmm.
Or sorry, actually.
Dang it.
She rolled a 4. She got so excited. She's like, I get to play?
Wasn't I
Two,
before
three,
her?
4, 5.
Yeah.
I'm counting out the ones I've done already. There you are. You're the 9. Okay.
Okay. How far away from us are they?
About 60 feet off.
60 feet. And how many are within 5 feet of each other?
I'll
Are they
say
close?
about 4. 4 about 5 feet away from each other. They were like only a few of them were so closely grouped.
Okay, cool. I am going to second level Cloud of Daggers them.
Fun. What do I need to do for that?
They need to do nothing right now.
It's
They
just an
just
attack
take
roll.
four.
Ooh.
Oh,
Right
wait.
now, they just when I first use it, they just take
4d4.
4d4, and if they're in it at the start of next turn, they take another 4d4.
Terrifying. Go ahead and roll that.
I love that. I love this spell so much.
I forget I have that. Whoops.
They all take 11 points of damage.
They all look very hurt.
And it upcasts by 2 more d4 each level.
That's a terrifying spell right there. If it weren't concentration, it would be
Ow.
really, really scary. Okay.
Oh wait, and I'm gonna use my movement to just move
Oh,
further
yeah.
away.
Gotcha. You go back up the mountain a little bit, sacrificing the cover, but getting out of range possibly of some of the bows. Okay. Do you want to use your bonus action for anything?
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to
I'll be back.
Amara.
Okay.
It's a
Speaking of-
d6 to an attack roll.
Okay.
Speaking
Or
of,
saving
Mara,
throw.
you're gonna go after another person.
Fuck off.
You see there is a slightly taller, slightly larger looking barbarian who, time being, is going to bonus action yell some orders at some of his guys before his main action is going to pick up this longbow that he has set out for himself. Let's see. One who looks scariest to him. I'll give him a chance to try and figure out his casting magic. Nope. Okay. One who
Oh,
looks
my cloud of
scariest to him
daggers is a
then.
bunch of butter knives, by the way.
Oh my god.
So does it do
Wonderful
bludgeoning
detail.
damage instead of piercing? Because it's just a lot
No,
of
it's still
them hitting the
piercing,
skin.
but they're butter knives still.
But it's just dull, so it hurts. Wow, that's almost more cruel than regular daggers. Okay. Then he is going to simply fire at Buddy. Buddy is the tallest and scariest looking guy here. It's Buddy. $15 points of piercing damage on Buddy. Buddy is hit with an arrow to the shoulder before you see he winces a little bit. Isn't gonna go down quite yet. Next person who was annoying was Spicy. You did make a good shot in 18 hit you, Spicy?
Does it?
Let's see. So your dex modifier, remind me again, is a +4, right?
+3. Or yeah, +4, my bad.
Okay. So it's +4, +12 off the base armor. So not just barely. Yeah. Okay. $16 points of piercing damage to you. As
Okay.
you see, he pulls back 2 arrows, strikes Buddy with one, hits you with the other. Already used his bonus action. That's going to be his turn. Amara, you get to go.
Finally. How much of an issue would a forest fire be?
Pretty bad. You are near bogland and like a snowier, colder area, so it might not spread as terribly.
So,
But
like
you know,
fireball?
depending on if you throw a fireball in the
I'm back.
center of the forest, might be pretty bad.
I think it's a
Would
good idea.
Is it bad enough for me to not do it? Because I kind of really want to do it.
That could be funny.
I will roll a chance d20 on how bad the forest fire spreads if it does spread.
What if she's just like really good aim and doesn't hit any tree nearby?
With a explosion that is known for being wildly too large.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
of course.
possible.
I want to do it so bad, guys.
You can do it. Like, it's not your forest. Like, there's no like.
Yeah,
rules
fuck this
stopping you.
forest.
It's actually kind
I'm
of
also
Stacia's
just saying,
forest.
you know, you might cause a forest fire.
It's Sage's
Fireball.
forest.
Aren't we also very near our hideout?
Yes.
Underground. It's not like the fire's gonna.
Like 2 miles out.
Forest fire's good. All right, you know what? Fuck it, send it.
Oh.
If she sends it and you roll on that one,
So many.
does it just burn down the whole forest?
But I haven't used fireball yet.
I think you fireball. That's my vote.
And for
My
the
vote
record,
goes for.
would be incredibly effective on this group. Yeah.
That's what
They
I'm
have not spread out that
saying.
much.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. It's a dex
All right.
16.
Okay, I'm gonna make one for just the entire group of barbarians.
I really hope they roll badly.
18.
Damn.
Fuck
So half
off.
damage.
Okay, well they still take
Well,
half.
they still take half damage.
Yeah, they still take half of 8d6. So
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm just gonna roll it on here because I already lost count.
With how we use Fireball,
28 damage.
that's good.
total,
I'm shocked we haven't
so-
TPK'd ourselves with it yet.
are we halving that, or is that already halved?
We
No,
almost
half
TPK'd
that.
ourselves.
So
Okay,
14.
14. You kill about 2 of them, and the others look incredibly hurt.
If they didn't save it, it would have been more worth it.
It's pretty worth it. You see, you cause
Would have been more
a
satisfying to me.
horrifying amount of damage.
Now maybe the wolf won't want to mess with me.
You just proved your long range combat capabilities.
Okay.
So what that says to Jacob, who is a wolf dog.
Get close.
Amara,
Mm,
this is going to be so very important.
mm.
I want you to call a number from 1 to 20.
Okay.
How far away from that number you call is how awful this forest fire is.
Oh god.
What happens if she calls the number? Can we just get like an
Okay,
estimate?
okay.
If she calls the number, the fire doesn't happen.
Oh, so she wants to be
Wow.
close to the number?
Yeah. she
Oh,
wants
what
to
happens if
guess
she,
what
like-
I rolled.
Like if you roll a 1 and she guesses 20, how bad is that?
Well,
Awful.
Oh.
mm,
Oh
Willie
boy.
the
Well, what
bear
is
would
awful?
be rolling in his grave.
I could just 13.
I rolled 2.
Oh,
Okay.
that's bad. Oh, that's real bad.
Okay.
So you're a bit off. Got 11.
Damn. Ooh.
The fire begins to spread. It hasn't gone anywhere near as bad as it can be yet. This will spread terribly, though. It is currently catching trees and it is moving quicker than you thought a forest fire can.
I did it for the plot, guys.
Anastasia,
Hmm.
we're fucked.
No, we are not fucked. They're fucked.
Harry, quick question, just so Mika understands the situation. We are standing in the forest that's currently catching on fire, correct?
But we're on the edge though of like the cold part. We can go into the cold part. And it'll be fine.
Would you like to climb a mountain or would you like to run through a fire forest? Is
I
the
have
question
Ray of
that's about to happen.
Frost. I have Ray of Frost. After this, I'll just like
I can
throw
help.
it every like.
I can Ray of Frost too, but that's a lot of Rays of Frost.
But it's a cantrip. I'll just keep it going.
Can I just... Okay, we need to kill these people so I can mold Earth a fire burn line or fire burn circle around us while you two Ray of Frost it.
It was worth it, guys.
Was it? It was funny,
Yes.
but it
Those
wasn't.
devastating amounts of damage to this group. Yeah.
It was worth
That's
it.
fair. Okay. God, I'm just an excavator, aren't I? Now I speak up one time about being able to move the earth, and I'm a goddamn excavator.
You chose this life.
No, I didn't. I didn't volunteer for this. I volunteered to make caves. A cave.
You kind of did.
Okay, someone may roll me a group insight check. I don't mind what much who.
I have bad insight. Someone else do it.
If only I was there.
I don't know my wisdom either.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll roll
Oh,
that.
you want to know your wisdom? Sure.
Please.
That's
I also
Wisdom's a
thought that.
16.
that's not great.
Okay.
Nice. You had a plus
For
3
you,
insight.
Twilight, it's a 12.
Okay, not me, probably.
So,
I rolled a 2, which is
it's not
plus-
good.
I got a 5.
Do you get advantage because it's a group check? So people are helping you.
Okay.
Can I know my charisma
rolled
too?
another
Just 'cause that's the
2.
last thing I need to know.
Oh yeah, you don't know charisma? Sure. Charisma's much higher. It's a 17.
Ah.
Yay!
So why did we let Eldon roll?
Got a plus
could've
3 to
rolled
it.
it. I have the same thing. But I also rolled a 19.
I'll say collectively. Okay, we'll go with collective here.
Oh, so we're all gonna roll, or
He said group insight.
It's a group effort.
all right? I guess I will add to this then.
No, you don't need to.
No?
it's fine.
Okay, cool.
It's plain enough to see, even with the pretty okay rolls. These guys have been dissuaded from fighting you very heavily.
Good.
There's currently a cloud of daggers slowly killing a fair few of them, and will kill them as soon as they start their turn in it because they can't move away from it, as well as a forest fire that has just been started. These guys don't want to fight you anymore and are in fact laying down arms. They don't have a white flag, but if they did, they'd be waving it.
Good.
I got you guys. You're welcome.
Good. They should fear us.
You see the leader has his hands up and is calling to you in a language none of you recognize.
No quarter.
What?
Holy fuck.
Wrong answer.
What?
He does not speak for us. No quarter means no prisoners.
You
Yeah.
scream, no quarter! Ice one.
You
that's
said that they're
gonna-
speaking a language that we can't understand.
You can't understand it.
Hmm.
We're going to be pretty lax with the initiative. We're just going to put it on the player characters because they're not fighting right now.
Sick. So we know of a forest fire coming at us. Are we going up a mountain, or are we fighting the fire?
Start ray frosting.
Firefighters.
I will start.
You all begin to move down towards the group who are like setting down their arms. Is anyone standing behind to talk to the leader, or are you all just beginning to go into firefighter mode?
I will start mold earthing the fucking ground so there's a burn line.
It'll be fine, guys.
It's not necessary, but I'm gonna disguise self into a firefighter's uniform.
The flare matters.
Modern firefighter too.
No, I won't do modern.
Modern
Like-
firefighter would be really funny.
Modern-
Suddenly, Aldon's mustache goes way bushier into like a soup strainer style.
I get my mustache back.
He gets a mustache.
Oh yeah, right. You don't have one. You grow yourself a mustache and disguise self.
Can't he make it rain?
I don't have my heart.
Not with, he doesn't have a
Ah,
heart.
shit.
As you all start running around, Ray of frosting the forest fire, the barbarians look horrified and confused.
We also don't know if my control weather actually works.
Right.
It's true, you guys have no idea. Um,
I don't trust it. I'm still just mold earthing a fire line before this gets out of hand. I do not trust him.
I'll say you've caught it early enough. Within like the first 6 seconds, it was made. So you get there and it stops. It's okay. Takes you about
See,
10, 20
guys?
minutes to slowly like contain this before slowly putting it out. Takes you a while, but it's good. In that 10 or 20 minutes, you see the barbarians are collecting themselves, patching up who they can, moving away from the knife storm.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Um,
I forgot.
After
Uh,
about 10 minutes, I think the knife storm goes away. I don't think it lasts
Yeah,
that
it's
long.
10 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, finally it ends.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no,
So
it's
we
only a
don't
minute,
understand them?
actually.
Oh, okay, so it ends much sooner on, so no
Yeah.
one like continues to die to it over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a ton of butter knives in the ground as they slowly fade away. Okay. All gone into firefighting mode. Barbarians look like they're collecting themselves, and no one's come to talk to you at all yet. There's kind of just this uneasy truce for a second.
Anyone understand them?
No.
No.
Nope.
We could try sign language.
You know sign language?
No.
So how is
Why
that
don't
But
going
we
to
can
help?
try.
No one
Let's
has
make
any
hand-
spells like
I
language
got
spell.
it.
No.
I got it.
I don't.
I
Ezekiel.
do. I
Warlock.
comprehend languages.
Fair enough.
Right.
You cast comprehend languages, immediately begin to understand what he's telling you. It's just a lot of we surrender, we're done, sorry, we didn't mean it, fuck. Just a lot of insistent apology on his behalf.
That's so funny. I'm trying to look over tomorrow. They really didn't like that fireball. They really did not like that. Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
We're good now.
Sorry.
No, it was hilarious.
But I'm
Mild
also
force
not sorry.
Yeah, you're not.
I don't feel
sorry.
bad about
Do
it
you
at all.
wanna Ask them who they are.
She also could have
or what they're
struck them
doing
all with
here?
just a bolt of lightning.
Oh, did you not
I
hear the spell I
could've.
cast? I cast comprehend languages. I didn't cast speak languages. I can't talk to them. I just know what they're
Lost.
saying.
Well, use like body language, like
What?
Like
shrug, and then point at them.
What do you want me to tell them? By shrugging and pointing at them.
Shrug and then point, like, who are you?
You can do that.
Okay, I shrug and I point.
Which one are you pointing at?
All of them.
The main one. Probably.
Trace your finger across the entire group, shrug and point.
I just kind of go
The
like
leader.
general motion, like kind of circling like this, and then shrug. That'd be like the best.
I'm just a
motion.
translator.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys handle this.
Super thinks for it for a moment. Like, I think I get what they're asking. We are from the north.
Mhm.
Doesn't know what else to say.
Okay.
It's just like, ooh, you. It thinks about it for a second. Before looking over at Jacob, who is a man currently, and he just like make him be wolf.
Jacob, they want you to be a dog.
Fucking why?
I don't know. I'm just translating.
Okay, I got
here.
this. Okay,
You don't
She
know
doesn't
I'm
got
from
this.
The north.
She doesn't
I
got this.
point at Jacob, and then I go like, rawr, and then I shrug like, why?
You sure your
I
camera
talk
on?
to Wolf. Wolf talk to you.
Oh, they can talk to wolves. So,
Oh,
doggone.
okay.
Get
Sees
it?
Jacob
Doggone.
shift to Wolf. Dog on is crazy.
Get it? Like,
Uh,
Blame on. But
yeah, exactly.
Christ. You see as Jacob turns into a wolf and the barbarian leader begins talking with him, just nodding his head to affirm that he is hearing this.
Barbarians. Of
Then
the
you see he shifts. Yeah, he shifts back. Okay. So, obviously, they're not giving me a lot of info here. They're obviously from the. I'll be polite and call it a kingdom. Kingdom to the north. You know the ones we had a war with not that long ago. Those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it written down, guys. It's written
So
here.
those guys. They were sent on a scouting mission. They heard people were going to be hunting in the area. More specifically, Kingslayer was going to be hunting in the area.
Kingsley.
They wanted to find him.
Mm.
Who's the Kingslayer?
Or
That one of
no,
you?
no. It's Octavius, isn't it?
no, it's Octavius.
Octavius. Who's
They
Octavius?
want to get rid of Silro's husband.
Is this guy just now able to talk to us,
What?
or is this being translated still? Is Jacob shifting back and forth to translate?
Yeah, it's
He,
basically
like, chipped
document,
just-
document.
Okay,
He
let me
just,
make
like,
this easier.
shifts-
Let me make this
Did he
easier.
shift
Speak with
just his
animals.
head?
Nope.
I will go
Shifts
with.
his entire body every time.
I will speak with animals so I can understand him in dog form. Make his life a little easier.
Okay. You see, he stops shifting and immediately just looks at you. Okay. So
Like a
they
weird game of
describe the
telephone.
Kingslayer as apparently leading the battle of the Glothorian Plains, supposedly cleaved their way through the armed forces, killed the barbarian king Rathnar. I don't know who that is. Apparently, they're looking for him and would like to kill him for, he's kind of bad news for them entirely.
Well, that's not good. We can't let that happen. Or, look,
We could.
Yeah, why
That's
not?
because the Kingslaver is Octavius, and honestly, he's kind of a prick.
Silra would appreciate if we killed
I've
off his
had the
husband.
displeasure of
Do you
being
recognize
in
the
the
name
vicinity of him.
Octavius? What does Octavius look like?
That's a great question. I don't remember his description.
Chris
All I know
Pine.
is
He just looks
Prince.
very
Okay.
Chris Pine, very Prince Charming-y.
Right.
Do you remember that?
The Tale of Prince Charming? Yeah, that guy.
He begins to describe him, and as he gets to blonde, you see the Barbarian King, not Barbarian King, just the lead Barbarian here. Sorry, furrow his brow, shake his head, point to his own black hair.
Oh, so it's Jane.
Oh,
So I did guess
so
correctly.
Anyone who would actually know, Octavius has been taking the credit for being the Kingslayer for a long time. James led the battle on the Glothorian Plains, and he won.
oh my God,
Wait,
guys!
you said that James was sent out on an expedition with adventures. What if this is the expedition, the hunting mission, the hunting trip?
Oh my God, guys! It's all coming together.
The
Whoa.
barbarian leader just kind of quickly says, "Look, if you let us go, we're the scouting party. We don't have much to offer. How about this? Amnesty for when we burn your kingdom to the ground."
I just tilt my head looking at him, and I just have sparks of lightning go between my fingers, and I'm like, do you want to be electrocuted to death right now?
I've got another fireball.
I
Ruben.
have a couple
Yeah.
of knives floating around my hand.
One of us
You
almost
do
killed
that.
all of you.
And you think about it for a second. Kingdom doesn't exist in the future, right?
Ah.
I still ain't
You
gonna
think
take
about it
Why
harder.
are we talking about granting amnesty? It doesn't matter for us.
And you think about it even harder. Give me history, Ezekiel.
Oh, me. I'm good at this. Go autism powers. 27.
Okay.
Very, very powerful powers indeed.
Okay.
Please clip that. Please clip that video.
Yeah. I want that as
Like,
a soundboard. Go autism powers so bad.
Got you. Got you.
that's basically what my character is at this point.
Go autism powers.
Did you think about
Go on
it
your trains
for a
next.
while? You're never mentioned in history books, any of you, which is odd. You being such a good blacksmith, other people being famous court mages of the royal family, they're never talked about. And you think about it for a moment, and you
Oh.
realize you're not these people. These people had a good relationship to James, right? You hear tingling in the back of your head. It's what they did. That was not James. That was Grim.
What the fuck?
Hmm. We don't have a choice. Grim said, let them go. What they did. Alright,
Okay.
they can go.
They leave. Takes them a while to gather themselves, but eventually they go back northward towards their kingdom. You would also know from your general history knowledge, this is a large group of people very good at guerrilla tactics. No matter how many well-trained knights this Oakenfield throws at them, even gaining more support from Mothram, especially in the early days when Mothram and Oakenfield aren't really sending soldiers to each other yet, there's a good chance they could just take the place. There's a reason the father is so very desperate to gain the support of Mothra. And you quickly realize these people were good friends of James, but also they worked with James mostly. You all quickly realize a bit of a sad fact of what comes in the near future. We're going to cut to Silro. You awaken that morning, feeling refreshed after a long night's rest. Not much to do today besides hunt down that moon bear.
Okay.
As you exit your tent, I'm assuming to get ready for the day's tracking.
Yep.
All right. You exit in full garb, ready for the day ahead. You see James and Jura just kind of conversating between themselves before looking over. Ah, you're awake. Fantastic. Let's start on the day ahead. You're technically a different party than us, James. James just, well, you're technically different parties from each other. Fair
That's
enough.
true.
What I'm asking, is there going to be competition here? No. No, there isn't. Simply am honor bound to be here. Very well. In that case, uneasy alliance, anyone? Okay. We'll pack up then. We have a day of tracking and then a night of hopefully killing. As Jorah moves off for a moment. Did you sleep well, Lord Titus?
I did. Did you?
As well as I can. I heard there are more dangerous creatures out here than just, the moon bear. So stay watch for a fair bit of the night, but it's nothing I'm not used to.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. You see, as this week has been going on and on, these darker circles underneath James's eyes have simply been getting deeper and deeper indented. And you haven't really noticed them before until you quickly realize to associate them with the dark black circles that look more like war paint when James really shows his true form. And then quickly also realizing his eyes are a little more bloodshot than usual. It's odd. The more this week goes on, the more stress James is put under, the more he begins to look more and more like how you know him to look.
Hmm.
But for that day, simply give me a survival check, and Gerald James will do the same.
18.
18 is very good. Joro with a flat dirty 20. You guys pick up the trail once more, moving deeper northward. Sorry. As it takes a full day of tracking, hunting, stopping every now and then to give the horses a break. Also to give Joro a break from running. But as night begins to roll on over, you think you finally have found a nice spot of where the bear probably frequents. You begin to search around here. Looks like a lot more scratches on these trees. Jura remarks that bears often use trees as scratching posts not like cats would, but rather rubbing their back upon them because they can't reach their own back to scratch it. You would also know that obviously the moon bears come out at night, but because they come out at night, it also means you're going to have to wait a fair little bit for the bear to come out when it is peak midnight.
Okay.
Where do you choose to lie in wait? You see, Jura takes one side of where this clearing, maybe. James takes the other. Are you taking the third position here?
Yeah, why not?
You take the third position on this clearing and just wait and watch. Cut two. As everyone awakens in a pretty kitted out dirt cave, you all stretch out, and a dirt cave's not the driest place in the world, so a little musty down there. Doesn't smell particularly great. But all in all, not the worst place to hide out if you need to. What does everyone want to do that morning while Soro's off hunting this moon bear?
Huh?
Low key, do we want to cut it here?
I was gonna say it's almost 10.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, is it almost 10? Yeah.
Like 5 minutes still.
Dang it.
Sorry, we can do it. We're doing it tomorrow though, as late as we
Yeah.
want. Like we're good.
Are we though?
I'm
I
good.
can. Mike said he was a maybe,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
As long as Mike doesn't have plans tomorrow, yeah.
Keep me as a tentative yes.